Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. The day that I'm filming this video is actually my birthday, and I didn't really plan it this way, but there is a reason that I decided I wanted to do this on my birthday. Because I could do anything on my birthday. It's literally my birthday, and I could do whatever I wanted to. This is that thing. About a year ago, I posted a video where I talked about video games that I was playing that helped me kind of deal with the world, and it wasn't just about video games, but at that point I hadn't started playing Animal Crossing, but then Michaela and Sarah helped me buy it. So I've been playing for almost a year. Last year I definitely started the game after my birthday, so I've never been on an Animal Crossing island while it's my birthday. Essentially this started as I wanted to do a island tour, which is partially what I'm gonna do, but then it just so happened that I'm filming on my birthday, so we're gonna see what the birthday celebration is all about. So this is the first time that I'm logging into the game today. We're gonna see what my birthday entails on Merryweather, my island. What are my villagers gonna say? What are they gonna do? Are they all gonna give me gifts? They give me gifts on a regular basis, so like they gotta step it up today. Here we go. My biggest complaint about Animal Crossing is just that it takes so long to load everything. Why? KK's only usually on the island on Saturdays. It's a Tuesday. KK's here for my birthday! Ah! I feel so special. KK Slider is on the island for my birthday! Isabel! Merryweather is my island. I started playing this after my mom passed, and I really wanted to actually name my island Pemberley, or Longbourn, which is very typical of me, but Sarah's island is Longbourn, so I decided not to go with a Pride and Prejudice theme, and I just couldn't pick one until I think it was either Sarah or Michaela who were like, we'll just name it after your mom, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna name it Sherry, but Merryweather was actually her favorite fairy from Sleeping Beauty, so I did have to change the spelling a little bit, but it's Merryweather. You get the point. Island Superstar Paige is celebrating a birthday today. Oh, thank you, Isabel, for saying such kind things. Ah, Norma's here. I just got a new cow. I love her. She's here on my birthday. I met her last night. I'm so excited. She's here just in time to celebrate me. I don't know if you can see this, but look at my fancy clip. Ah, Tammy! Follow you. They planned a surprise birthday party, didn't they? They didn't even let me change. Tammy. Ah, Tammy! Oh, Tammy! Ah, Tammy planned me a surprise birthday party! I don't care if this happens on everybody's island. I've never had a surprise birthday party planned for me, probably because I'm kind of a control freak, but also Tammy just did this! Ah, look, there's friggin' Poncho! Oh, I love this. This is so cute. She turned the lights out so I can make a wish. What do I want to wish? I wish that, I don't know, if I say it on camera, does it not come true? I wish for everybody to be successful and happy. I blew out the candles. Oh, confetti for my birthday. Tammy! What did they get me? They didn't tell me. One more present. Okay. A piñata! What? Okay, so in real life, I'm technically home alone on my birthday, which I'm totally fine with. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm sad. But my villagers just threw me a surprise party and made me a piñata. Tammy's great. Poncho was one of my original villagers, like one of the first 3 people on the island. He's still here, looking fab. Frigga is one of my favorites. Okay. Okay, we're beating the shit out of this piñata. I want my presents. Cupcakes! How cute. Oh, this is so cute. And Tammy really put a lot of thought into this. I know Tammy is just a CPU for all intents and purposes, but I feel very considered. on my birthday. What is Poncho gonna say? Check you out. Your muscles have a real nice glow today. Are you stronger because it's your birthday? Okay, there's a thing here. I get Nook Miles for something, probably for my birthday. Where are they? Where are those Nook Miles? I want them. Ah, happy birthday! It's my birthday. They're little birdies. Can I? Oh, nope, it just... Happy birthday, Vitamin P. Forgot to tell you that Poncho calls me Vitamin P. It was his idea and I thought it was hilarious. So of course I keep letting him just call me Vitamin P. If he ever wants to change that, which I don't think he does because Vitamin P is very much in his wheelhouse, I won't let him because I like Vitamin P. As sweet as this is, there are other things that I want to do. I'm a little surprised that my favorite villager wasn't at my surprise birthday party, but she'll be around the island. Happy birthday to me! Okay, it's gonna take me back home. Good, cause I don't want to spoil the rest of the island for you before we even get into it. So there's my house, it's nice and green, I love my door. This is my front yard, I got some mail. Oh, it's from Mom, which it's very nice to get mail from Mom. Even though I know it's not really my mom. Do you remember when we first met? Of course not silly, but it was on this very day. That sounds exactly like something my mom would say. If that's not cause to celebrate, I don't know what is. Okay, now we're gonna see what all my presents are. Birthday candles. 8 whole cupcakes. Mom's homemade cake. I'm just gonna show off my little area. Here's my little garden on this side. I got a bike. It's a cute bike. I want a bike like that, I'm not gonna lie, in real life. I have a little beekeeping thing. I forgot what it's called. I don't have any bees in there. Oh, it is 1 o'clock. So the bell tower's going off. Look at my cute little DIY station. I have almost all of the cute stuff. It's cute, so I like it. Here's the back of my house. I do have a hammock here. You can't really see it because of the house. There's a hammock, I just laid down in it. There it is, there's me sleeping in the hammock. Here's my raccoon. This is the Halloween spooky gate fence thing. No, I will not be changing it, I just like it the way it is. And no, I will not be getting rid of my spooky lantern tree because I like it the way it is. I love this area, I just made this very tranquil little flower pool front area. Everybody else on their islands have these like huge mountains at the front, at the very front entrance of their islands, and I was like, no. I do not have the skills to plan that far, and also I like having flowers and stuff. I got some potatoes here and some holly bushes, and this is basically what I do every day that I play this game. I just come in and I shake all the trees to get stuff. I don't know what this art thing is, but I liked it, so I put it here. And you'll see my little gyroids all over the island. I don't keep them in one specific place. My basic rule is like, if I find one and it's not in a place where I put it to grow, then I usually place it close to where I found it. Mostly just as a marker of like, this is where I picked this up, but also just to kind of spread them out because I don't really want them all in one place. I do have an Easter Island head here. Oh, and you'll see some Mario stuff and some, you know, Mario stuff throughout the island. I have more potatoes here. I am also not getting rid of the spooky scarecrow because I like it. Here are not all of, but some DIY cards that I already have, so they're just free for the taking. Here's my beach, which isn't really popular right now. Mario stuff. I've got 3 little gyroids over here. I've got something to dig up. Do we think it's a gyroid or do we think it's a fossil? It's a fossil. Look at that. Oranges are my island's native fruit, so I got lots of orange trees just around. This is Poncho's house. He has lived here since day 1. I gave him both of these things here. He has nothing in this house. He sleeps in a sleeping bag. He's been here for a year. And I actually also gave him a treadmill that he apparently no longer needs, even though he works out for like a living or something. I've never seen him play basketball. We don't have a basketball hoop on this island. Poncho's house is not that special. He must be a very simple man because there's nothing going on in his house. I got a spaceship for no reason. I think I just bought it and was like, hell yeah. I set up this little flower area. I think this is the festival booth, but I liked it so much that I was like, yes, flowers. Let's see what Timmy and Tommy are up to. Look at them. Look at how cute they are. What is this? It's mint. That would not really match anything in my house. I'm gonna buy it anyway because I like the color. There's Fauna and Rolf. They're listening to KK. Look, I have this thing here that shoots confetti for no reason. Oh, I don't want that flower here. I have a very specific setup here. This is where I bury the gyroids that I bring back with me. I love Fauna. Sarah mentioned to me when I told her that I had Fauna that she's apparently very popular with the cottagecore Animal Crossing players. I had no idea, but in any case, Fauna's been here for a while and I adore her. She is so cute. Nobody else is saying anything about my birthday. Rolf is always thinking about food. KK. Is it happy birthday? It is a birthday song. KK birthday! I don't know why we have to go into this dark alternate dimension, but fine. Alfonso's not on my island anymore. Also, they do call me Professor Pie. A few of them call me Professor Pie in case you haven't noticed, including Tammy. I think it was Tammy's idea actually. Muffin, that's from Flurry. I love Flurry so much. Flurry's my favorite. I can't wait to see her today. My wish for you is that your coming year is full of laugh and smiles with all my heart, Flurry! I have it's not really love-hate relationship, but I have like, I guess mixed feelings about Blathers. He's great most of the time, but also I'm
obsessed
with Celeste. Blathers doesn't compare. Oh, happy birthday! That's so nice. I can't cry. We're gonna go into my favorite store, the Able Sisters. It's my favorite because it's run by a squad of hedgehogs. Look at them. Will you tell me happy birthday if I come talk to you, Mabel? No. It's my birthday, Mabel. Just thought you should know. Look at these. Look at that. That's so cute. I want this hairstyle to come back, the one that I have on now. I only bought the one with the pink bow, but I want other bows. Love it. I love that Mabel just gets everything done. She's great. Okay, we'll just keep going this way. See more orange trees. I do have this huge carriage that I got from Jack on Halloween that I also will not be replacing. There used to be a well there, but I like the carriage more. Here are more gyroids. Money. Money. Normally I bury those, but I'm gonna keep them today because it's my birthday and I want the money. We're gonna go in the museum. We're gonna go see Blathers and drawing blanks on the pigeon that runs the cafe. I just wanted to say hi, wake you up. Be a pest. Is he gonna go back to sleep immediately? Nope. Okay. I already had my coffee this morning, but not in the game. There's nobody ever in my cafe. Like, no one. Brewster, why? Duh. You're not gonna give me free coffee for my birthday, Brewster? It's fine. I gotta support local businesses. Brewster's got something else for me for my birthday. A coffee plant. What do I do with it? We don't have to look through the rest of the museum because it's a museum. There's bugs, there's fish, there's fossils, and there's art. And if you played the game, then you know what the museum looks like. This was a fake. I just put all the art fakes around the island because what else can I do? You can't sell them or anything. So this is Frigga's house. She had a stove yesterday. Literally yesterday she was cooking. I'm gonna give her one of the cupcakes just to see what happens. Apparently that's all that I can give her right now. It's a cupcake. You already gave me something, Frigga. You're so nice. I love you. What'd she give me? Party flooring. I only have one room that can work in. I already got party flooring in there. This gyroid looks like the thing. This is my movie set. I have Godzilla. I have a light that shines on Godzilla. And this camera turns on and off. Do we think it's a gyroid or a fossil? It's a fossil. I'm not gonna pick up the shells because I don't really have the space to carry them right now. As you can see, my pockets are full. I love the different sounds of the texture of the floor that you're walking on. I don't have a lot over here other than these elevation things, stairs. That's the word. Gyroid or fossil? It's a fossil. I do have this little like workout area that I have never seen Poncho in. I don't think he knows that it's there. This is one of my newest improved areas, and I'll just show you the whole thing while I'm here. So I have a gyroid and this cute little park bench and the clock tower there. Do we think it's a gyroid or do we think it's a fossil? It's a gyroid! It's a gyroid! Okay, well we gotta place the gyroid here now. I'm gonna put it next to the elephant. Here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And we're gonna turn it to face the audience. Look at how cute that is. So yeah, this is the color scheme of my little park. I have, as you can see, the teacups that make an awful lot of noise, the merry-go-round, a Ferris wheel, this giant elephant that does nothing except that, and the duck game, where you throw the ball at the duck. There's not much up here, there's actually nothing up here except trees and flowers. I have not decided what to do with this area yet. That's my secret beach where the shady fox in the boat shows up every once in a while. I just decided to expand my beach area because I put a pool up here. There is not much you can do up here except lay down. That's it. This is, oh, Alfonso, oh my God. Who's the aardvark? Okay, I'm mixing up my villagers. Alfonso still lives on my island. He's an alligator. Olaf was the aardvark that just moved away. I have a little picnic area. And this is Tammy's house where we were earlier. Oh, I have a rock. I love smashing the rocks. And I have plenty of pumpkins on this island, all the time. Pumpkins are not seasonal on my island. Here I've got some wheat growing and 2 more potatoes and a lost item. Is Flurry home? Flurry's home! There's a gyroid outside, but Flurry's home, so we're gonna go talk to Flurry, my little love. I love Flurry so much. When she first came to the island, I swore she was a little polar bear cub. Look at her. Look at her. She looks like a polar bear cub, especially with the little blue tail and the hands and the feet. She's currently wearing the Bai flag, which is our island's flag, obviously. And I'm pretty sure everything in the back of her house here, I gave to her, including that tea set. I love Flurry so much. What are you cooking, Flurry? She calls me powder, well, she says powder puff. She calls me muffin. That was her idea too. I love it. What is she making? Cherry pie. I learned cherry pie on my birthday. Okay, Flurry, wish me a happy birthday. Yes, thank you, Flurry. I love Flurry. She gets a cupcake because she's great. So anyway, I was talking about how I thought that she was a polar bear cub. Look at her. She looks like a polar bear cub. And Michaela has an app that will tell you all the info about the villagers. And it turns out that Flurry is a hamster, which I reject. She's a polar bear cub. She's giving me a birthday present. It's wrapped. She gave me a birthday present. It's wrapped. I love Flurry. Ah. What did she get me? Let's see. I'm gonna guess this lost item is not hers. Party ball. Oh, I'm gonna have to redecorate my library. This is my campsite. I left some popcorn out for my campers. And this, oh, there's another gyroid. I've had a cow in this house before. Let's see, what is your name? Norma. She's so cute, look at her. I just want her to tell me happy birthday. She's not gonna tell me happy birthday. Okay, she's new, she's unpacking, it's fine. Now let's see if I can find Alfonso. We're going back to the middle of the island. Claudia, I have 2 tigers on my island. I love Claudia. She's gonna give me a birthday present. Okay, cool, she's gonna send it to the house. Good, because I don't have anything left. I don't have any room in my pockets. Yes, I do. I need you to tell me if you dropped the lost item or who did. She's going to tell me one way or the other. It's hers. It's Claudia's. It's usually not the first person that I ask about it, but I did already talk to 2 other people, technically. So, even though I didn't bring it up, it's apparently Claudia's lost item. I have lots of clean energy on this island. More potatoes, a gnome, and then I think these are carrots and sugarcane. And I do have another scarecrow over here. Just cause. I love this swing. It fits 2 people. Nobody's out here to swing with me though. There's another gyroid. I know where Deirdre is because she's listening to KK. More Mario. More potatoes. We like potatoes on this island. I know where Fauna and Rolf are, so they're not at home. I can't show you their houses, unfortunately. I do have this kind of... It was just going to be a spooky area during Halloween, and then I was able to make gravestones. So yes, I do technically have a graveyard. My friend Jessica was like, who's buried on your island? I was like, I don't know. I just made the headstones. That's it. I really don't know where Alfonso is. I guess he's probably in the museum somewhere. Yeah, because nobody's up here. Another gyroid. Oh yeah, I forgot about my train and my little balloon cart. It's like Disney, only much smaller. So that is basically my whole island. I can't show you any of the villagers' houses if they're not inside of it. I forgot about my house. Okay, so this is my house. Everything's sparkly. I don't know why. I just felt like watching everything apparently. This is my living room. I'm a big proponent of umbrellas, especially patterned umbrellas, so I just have a lot of them. I was given this fireplace. Oh, and a picture of Flurry. No biggie. I won the cornucopia on Thanksgiving. I have some lights. I have a hamster who's literally the only thing that the hamster does is run on the wheel. I just like having him there. My TV does work. I have an old vintage TV that I just happen to like. So I sit and watch TV sometimes. Usually just when I have somebody that comes into the house so that I can show off the TV, because I don't just sit here and play the game and then sit on the couch in the game to watch TV. I do have a picture of Fauna and a picture of Tammy and a picture of my coworkers from the Happy Homes Paradise thing expansion, which is very fun. Now we're gonna go into my bedroom and you'll see why I can't put the teal dresser in my room because everything is red. My bed is red, my dresser's red. This doggy just looked really cute, so I put him there. I have a TV with a VCR. We can watch TV in here from the bed basically. Everything is heart-shaped or red or pink. And because I do have the Animal Crossing Switch, which was a gift from Sarah and Michaela, one of the first things that the game sent to me was the Animal Crossing Switch for my bedroom. Well, for my house, but it's in my bedroom, which is where my Switch is in real life. That's my bedroom. It's much more coordinated than my bedroom in real life is, but that's okay. That's kind of the point. Next to my kitchen, which for a while had no theme. My kitchen was not special. And then Halloween came around and I was like, instead of putting away all of my Halloween decorations in storage, I could just make my kitchen Halloween themed. So I did. I have a Halloween kitchen. Just cause. Anything that I had that was appropriate, you know, like the spooky table and the spooky seat, anything that I had that was appropriate for Halloween went into my kitchen redesign. And I have this pizza oven that I can't get to anymore to close because I put that lantern there, but you know what? It's fine. I just am perpetually cooking pizza with the doors open. And yeah, that's my kitchen. It used to have like a lot more stuff in it, like kitchen stuff, and then I was like, but what if I made it Halloween? And so then I got rid of a lot of the regular kitchen stuff and just kept like the espresso maker, a wheel of cheese, some bread. Actually, I think that's whole grain bread. A cutting board. because why not? Water. Gotta stay hydrated. That's my kitchen, my very special Halloween themed kitchen. This way goes to my study / writing room, which is different from my library. I forgot what I did to get the sci-fi space wallpaper, but I love this wallpaper and it just fits so well with like the writing aura that I wanted to create. I have another fireplace because I want to keep it nice and warm in here. A picture of Brewster and some KK albums that I also just have extra copies of. I know one of these is a cartooning set. I think that one that I'm facing there is the cartooning set. This is like a notes on a desk. I have some homework, a stack of papers. I have both a typewriter and a computer because I'm special, because I am a writer and I must have both. Also, this was a fake of the Van Gogh that's in the Van Gogh sunflowers that are in my museum, so I just put them up in my writing room so that I would have a Van Gogh with me. This looks like it's supposed to be like a, you know, like a crime board, but I am calling it my planning board. Instead of pantsing what I'm writing, I'm planning it in the game. I'm a pants writer, naturally. I do have a board game in here just in case I need a break from writing. Another desk with some notes. I love this little house thing. Can you see it on the corner of the table there? This little house thing that, it's like a pen holder, but it's in the shape of a little house. I think it's just cute. A book, more books, and a lava lamp. That's my writing room. We'll go upstairs to the least exciting room in the house first, and then downstairs to the most exciting room in the house, other than my Halloween kitchen. I say least exciting room because it's not super coordinated, but it is like my crafting room. So yes, I have an umbrella in here. I don't really know why. If I ever wanted to craft, I have a sewing machine, I have a loom, I have a crystal ball tarot set for some reason. That thing, oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to touch the ball on top. Whoops. We're not getting changed right now. Like I said, not super coordinated. A utility shelf just to make it look like there's something there. Not super coordinated, and the wallpaper, I just kind of liked it, so I put it there. It was also not incredibly useful or matching. Least exciting room in the house. I could do something more exciting with it, but I don't really want to. So we'll go downstairs now. And now we're in my library, which is one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's a little bit more coordinated, and I just like the feel that I've created for it. So I do have the prom flooring and wall. Somebody gave me party flooring, let's see. Ooh, I like that, and the party wall. Okay, so we're gonna keep it this way, maybe. Actually, the prom wall goes better with the party flooring than the other way around. There's just this desk in the middle of the room in case you want to study. Desk back here that has no chair. A snack machine, because it's a library. And it actually vends snacks. I have a cute couch, like everything in my bedroom. I'm pretty sure this radio used to be in my bedroom, but then I got the skull and I liked it more there, so I just switched it out. I do have a TV in here, just in case you just want to come and relax. The first time that Flurry ever came over to my house, which was an event because I love Flurry, she immediately went downstairs to my library and sat down to read, and I was like, is Flurry my soulmate? I do have a popcorn machine because I love popcorn so much. Almost as much as I love Flurry. Maybe more. That's it. That's my house. That's my island. Thank you for watching me show off my island on my birthday of all days. This was a lot of fun. In the comments, let me know what your favorite part of my island was, or if you have any suggestions on the things that I sounded confused about. Go ahead and leave those. Also, if you liked this and maybe have a request for another game, go ahead and send it my way. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna make any promises. I really don't wanna become a gamer. That's not really what this is about for me. So I'm not gonna say that it'll happen again, but I did buy the equipment and I probably should put it to use more than once. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the bell below so you don't miss any of our future videos. And give it a thumbs up for algorithm reasons, but also because it's my birthday. Everybody is going to be wishing me happy birthday, even though this video is going up very, very long time after my birthday. Oh well. If you're not already subscribed to The Princess and the Scrivener, please do so down below as well, especially if you'd like to see more videos on Disney, intersectional feminism, pop culture critiques, and more. One of us will see you real soon.